It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
It's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Indy. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down throw here from Richardson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Couldn't connect on first. It's shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job. He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again, here's Tua. This finds Smith. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
3rd and just 2 to go. Receiver in motion, headed right. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Tagovailoa again. That's caught, Devon Achane. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Again, it's Tagovailoa. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's caught, Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
The Colts are ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Dolphins football. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and it brings up third down. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. He fires one deep down. He's got it at the 30. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins go up 6-0 here in the first. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have it on 2nd and short. Play action with Richardson. Throw complete to Warren. And he's going to be brought down. But that's enough to award them the first down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Richardson now. Warren's got it. Complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll try left side out of the option. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they had that one contained right at the line. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, here's Richardson. He's on the move. He's running for it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Washington now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Tua off the play fake. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Richardson to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You'll often hear it said, In my life experience, it's true. The NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see in the field.
He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're now set for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Richardson escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for 1 play, and it's going to be a field goal try. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off, so we're to the end of our first half. That brings us to the break. The visiting Dolphins holding an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Washington now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Man in motion here. Tagovailoa facing third and long. Rolling left, buying some time. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
They'll bring out the punter here. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Colts will take over. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Second down carry for Taylor. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
They're running the option, short side. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got a
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, 3rd down. Here's Richardson. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Tua now from the gun. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They've got a man in motion. That one's out and cut on the right side.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
So out now comes the punter. And he's been one of the players of this game. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And they're going to take over possession. Richardson now on 1st and 10. On target to Downs. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down, ball at the 36. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 39. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Richardson. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Taylor now, up the middle. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now, Richardson. This one finds Taylor. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Richardson back to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. He'll throw it. He's got it at the 6. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. 1st and goal. Here's Taylor. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back to throw. Buys time, and he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts have taken the lead late. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best.
Today's NFL, for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. It's taken in by Washington. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. He'll look to throw it. Finds his man, Waddle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Here he is to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. Well, they waited right until the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.